Previously on Rave Heart, the party went to Planet X to collect the ultimate weapons and defeat the Lord of the Unknown. Little did they know this was just a warm-up for the even more brutal planet Vorakia, where they had to help Talon defeat the mighty Ether demons. These guys are so OP that I had to resort to using black hole glass to confuse lock the bosses, and even then it was a close call. Okay, all that's left is Niredia. Recommended level 70. Once you're in Niredia, you'll no longer be able to return to the Atlas nor travel to other planets. Are you sure? Yes. Very well, commencing in 3, 2, 1. This is it, everyone. It's such a great honor to be fighting alongside you all. We've been through so much together. Whatever happens, we must always stick together on the battlefield. Know that the spirit of my family's name appreciates each and every one of you. Klein Cryos, ever since we were children, you have always been there for me. I witnessed firsthand your undying loyalty and your honorable service to our family. You have always been like a brother to me. Even up to this very day, you never left my family's side. I'm honored to have this duty, Princess Ellemine. It is the least I can do to repay the kindness that your family has shown me. I will do everything it takes to help your family reclaim what is rightfully yours. Sincere, we met at a time when I felt like there was no hope. But you have restored hope in me without even uttering a single word from your mouth. Every time I see you, it reminds me that no matter how dark things may seem, there will always be a bright future waiting ahead. I have gathered so much knowledge from you, Lady Ellemine. Everything has been such a rewarding experience. I've learned what it's like to have friends and family. Veronica Whale, I know that we already caused so much trouble to you and your family, but still you chose to stay and fight with us up to this very day. I have never seen someone so resilient and headstrong with her own convictions. I'm still expecting that compensation, Princess. I'm just kidding, of course. It has been such a wonderful journey, and I have all of you to thank for that. Now let's go rescue your daddy dearest. Soul Brightling, your enthusiasm has always been contagious. You have shown us all that remaining positive during times of great conflict is always helpful. I'm very honored that your journey with us is a part of your calling. This is an adventure of a lifetime, Minty. I would hate myself so much if I let this all pass. Meow. Well, come down. Vorakia isn't even here yet. Kitty problems. Chad Zephyr, remember when we first met during the engagement? You helped me with that door handle. I've felt a connection with you since that time. You mean like a soulmate? I knew it, me too. I was just so connected to your helpful, kind, generous nature. Oh, that's great too, heh. Poor Chatty. But you know what I thought to myself that time? Oh, I wish he's the human I'm marrying. See, I knew it. I felt the same, Ellemine. It makes me so happy to hear that, Chad. You're so courageous for standing up against Count Vorakia when you wanted to manipulate you. Even though you knew the risk of the risk that would threaten your life, you still chose to come find me. The risk threatening your life. I couldn't think of a more honorable and brave prince than you, Chad. Thanks, Ellemine. That means a lot. I only did what I did back then because I knew you were innocent. I just couldn't let them harm you. Still felt like it was dropped into the plot in an unnatural way. We have reached Niredia, Your Highness. We shall be deploying on the battlefield along with the army soon. I understand. I hope that Mar and Erran are both in a happy place now. Now you mention it, have you ever wondered where we Errans go when we die? Why do we dissolve into tiny particles of light and then get sucked into some sort of nothingness? Why is it that when all the air races die, they simply decompose on the ground? Well, I didn't realize that. Maybe it has something to do with that Lord of the Unknown. Somehow. Maybe Brian's connected to it somehow. Why are we so different? It has been a mystery to me as well, Klein. But I believe that we may simply return to the cosmos as part of the universe when we die. Like the twinkling stars we see all around us. Why are you suddenly asking me this, Klein? Sorry, I was just curious, Ellemine. What about human Erran hybrids? What would happen to them when they die? Anyway, we must continue to focus. We're almost there. Agreed. Alright, let's do this. I think those cars ran over some of our own troops. How convenient. My warriors have been yearning to dig their claws into your little army. We're giving you one last chance to surrender, Count Vorakia. Release the High King at once and we can avoid all this unnecessary bloodshed. I may even consider reducing your criminal sentence if you decide to cooperate with us here and now. One of your puppets has already tried to offer me that, Judicator Valen. And if you truly believe that I would even consider accepting such an offer, then you haven't been paying attention. Then you are a lost cause. This is history repeating itself. We'll make another triumphant victory for our people. Your overconfidence shall be our undoing. I've always remembered the Galactic Council's cowardice. It seems like nothing much has changed. There's a big difference between cowardice and being smart enough to avoid conflict among ourselves. A conflict that will only bring this galaxy's ruin. Nothing will ever justify your crimes, Vorakia. And I don't plan to. Law needs to change after all. A law where only the strong are favored before the weak. That's the kind of change I will bring. Did it ever occur to you that the rest of the galaxy might not want your Niredian way of living? It's not my problem if the weaklings refuse to adapt. Your tyranny ends here, Count Vorakia. You have done such unspeakable crimes against my family and our people. Justice shall be delivered. I swear upon my family's name. Then show me your justice. Let's see if they match the strength of your words. Eradicate them all. We charge. How strong are they at this point in the game? I'm level 99 and I have equipment from the bonus planet. Colossal gravity. It still doesn't one-shot them. Let's get into the standard combo. Also, I'm gonna sneak in a few ether cubes every now and then, just because. I know there's gonna be sequential battles and such. Wow, Xerxes actually didn't get his turn yet. I think the accessories I put in Klein gave him a lot of speed compared to everyone else. Didn't even have to be fully buffed for that one. Cough, cough. Klein, wake up. Huh? We got separated from our friends. We must go find them. What do you mean you got separated? Did they use a smoke bomb on us? Oh, nuts! They actually did separate us. Those cars are ramming each other. You shall perish. So that's that's their plan. Split us up so we can't use our full power. Just spam AoEs until I get through all this. There's so much lag, too. I'm getting run over by a car. No! Oh, claim your blood, princess. Oh, there's Sola. This is Sola, Xerxes. It's time to end you. You're the one who's going to end, meow. Blue, Minty, are we glad to see you, meow? It's a relief to see you're both safe, Lady Ellemine. I'm also happy to see that you're both okay. Where are the others? Shiny and Pinky are just around here somewhere, I'm sure of it, meow. Okay, let's move. Lady Tajima? Mama! Lady Tajima! Huff, huff. Wait, is that Perseus? He's dead? Great timing. We need a little help here, Meow. Perseus is wounded. Hold on, we'll take care of them. Thank the soils of Abysmal, you're just in time. Is Lord Percy going to be okay, Mama? I can heal him, Lady Tajima. It's okay, no need to use your energy on him, Princess. Well, let's give him a potion. I can treat him myself. Thankfully, his wounds aren't critical. But you should go now. Save the High King. We'll take it from here, Meow. There's chests in this area. I didn't even realize that. And Sola? Yes, Mama? Come back to us in one piece, okay? You and your friends. We will, Mama. You be careful as well, Meow. Is there even anything good in these chests? Erran apples, I see. Last minute healing if I need it. Five emergency kits. Blueberries. Veronica, Ellemine. Perfect, we're starting to hand here. Let's go get him. Whew, I'm so glad to see you guys. In one piece too. Of course. Come on, let's not waste any more time. How the whole party gets split up like that anyways? Valen? Judicator Valen, good that you're all here. Need a hand? I would appreciate that. Let me out, Meow. Cough, thank you. Are you okay, Your Honor? I'll be fine. You know what to do next. Leave it to us, Judicator. We'll deal with Count Vorakia, and we'll save the High King. I'll make sure of that. Good, the entire galaxy is counting on you. Now go. My men and I will hold this area. Understood, we shall be off. It's high time you face your disintegration. You'll have to do better than that, Meow. Vorakia and the High King should be waiting inside. Let's go. We're locked in. Looks like we're locked in. The only way out, we finish what we came here to do. I stand prepared. You're all here with me. If I can't graduate college this year, at least let me graduate this war. Best calling ever, Meow. I was created for this moment. It's now or never, dearies. Alright, let's do this thing. Hoop, you never failed to impress me with your resolve. Count Vorakia, release my father. You are claiming triumph over your army now. Is that what you think, Princess? You are all about to realize how deluded you are once you see what I have in store for you. Give up, Vorakia, and stop it with your empty threats. Ha, you fool. Let me see how much you've improved since our last encounter. Go for it, then. I've been turning steel into ashes since the day I was born. Boosted? Oh, nuts. That's a lot of things to worry about. Okay. Remove Breaker. Agile Fighter. Yeah, I really wish he's actually just hit all the enemies instead of doing 4 random enemies. It's really unreliable in against large groups. Like, I bet it's not even gonna hit Vorakia. Oh no, never mind, it actually did somehow. That was really lucky, though. It almost didn't hit him. Preservation. Take out the Mirror Drone. Inspire. Wisdom. Shockwave Plus. Use the weaker Shockwave as well. Squirm, weaklings! He's buffing up a gun. Quantum Barrier. Buff up. Arcane Finale on Vorakia. I can respect that. Call Talon, Shock Fury. Damn you. Extractor Alpha. Smash Plus. Any last words, Lizard? It's quite amusing how confident you sound. However, you've given me the time that I needed for a certain project. And for that, you have my thanks. Now then, kindly proceed to your impending doom. Orctro shall be very pleased to see that you have come this far. No! Always conveniently teleporting away. He's going to do something to my father. We must hurry. Come on, Meow. Father! Ellemine! A lovely reunion, but unfortunately I will have to cut this short. Vorakia, you will not harm my daughter. I will not let Vorakia harm Princess Ellemine, Your Majesty. Klein, you have stuck by my daughter's side all this time. My gratitude is forever with you. You have piqued my interest, Klein. One of Orctro's most trusted ciphers. I wonder what kind of power lies inside that frail body of yours. You shut your trap, Vorakia. You have ruined so many families now. It's payback time. Falric Spoy. You want some revenge, Mr. Zephyr, is that it? No, what we want is justice. And we'll give you a good being, ugly gecko. Is that Tajima's adopted child? Your empty words are starting to annoy me, Kunian girl. I agree with you, she is kind of annoying. But I have some things that'll annoy you even more. How's Ellemine friends with a fairy and sorceress? Your hexes mean nothing to me. High King Orctro, we have come together to release you and defeat Vorakia. Ah, you're a Niredia experiment. Very well, I have my faith in all of you. Vorakia, can you see what's happening? There are Errans, a human, a Kunian, a Fairy, and a hybrid coming together to defeat you. You can never have what it takes to unite people like this. You will never be High King. Silence! I have just about enough of you all. You came here to meet your doom. Now let me deliver. Arg! Father! Yes, give it all to me. Your powers are mine, Arturo. I shall become a god. He's absorbing the High King's ether. Arg, damn you, Vorakia! No, stop this at once! Kneel! This is the end for you all. And he somehow has even more mooks. And they're all gonna cast a bunch of buffs on him. I shall put you in your place. He has every buff. Of course he does. Oh, nice dodge. I shall fight her. Not really much I can do here, huh? Yeah, the randomness is terrible. There's... it's just not barely worth using over to single target one. I'm just gonna use the loophole. Preservation. Just knock out some of the drones for now. Inspire. Wisdom. Use big shockwave. Damn. Use this to get everyone's defenses higher. I'll remove your buff real quick. Talon used Shock Fury to get rid of some of them. Damn, only took out one of them. Smash you up. Now there's only one of you. Charisma. Aura. You're in my way, maggots. What? He didn't even hit his hit point threshold. Okay, take off his barrier. For gears, I don't know how long that'll last, though. Ultra Hide. Protector. Hit weapon. Despicable Worms. Why is he doing... literally every turn he's gonna do that? Are you kidding me? Damn. This is getting a little... this guy is actually cheating even more than some of the bonus bosses. I may have to start cheating as well. This is ridiculous. If he can just do that all the damn time. Or should I try to play fair for once? Yeah, there's no point buffing anyways. I'm just gonna have to use brute fucking force on you. Is this how you plan on entertaining me? Seriously? I hit him, I lightly tap him and he just does literally every status effect. Alright. Honestly, it doesn't matter, he's just gonna debuff me anyways, huh? Maybe I'm just better off doing a normal fucking attack if he's gonna debuff me no matter what. Shit, I have the hit point having debuff. That really sucks. I'm gonna use Plasma Barrier. No, he's gonna take it off. It doesn't matter. Literally, barely any of my buffs actually matter on this guy. No, one buff matters because he can... Chad can use instant Ether Fuse. That's my ticket out of this. What? Okay, that's fucking cheating. I used an instant skill, you jerk. Now I gotta do it again, I guess. Fine, take this. Why don't we just vanish? That's my line. Seriously, how many hit point thresholds does this guy have? I don't even know what triggers half this stuff. And he's inflicting a hit point having thing on me as well. Literally got every buff set up all over again. Well, I have a plan for this. Where is it? Where's my breaker? You've used so many turns at once that you're now super delayed. Use smash. That did not do as much as I was hoping for. Crystal Shatter. Haha! Finish off by the healer. Impossible! You're done for! No! No! I still need some more! I'm gonna need more from you, Arturo. Get away from my father! No! You're not taking any more Ether from the High King, Vorakia. Arg! Klein! Put him down, Vorakia! You coward! On second thought, absorbing your power will be much better. You think I didn't notice the powerful surge of ether inside your body? Hey, leave him alone. One more step and I'll kill this boy. Vorakia, what do you want? You want power, right? We can give you all the elixirs available at the palace vaults. They will be much better than Klein's, I assure you. A good offer. But you will have to do better than that. Cuff. You want to have your own empire, is that correct? I'm listening. As High King, I can make Sector 1 your own independent empire. Are you serious? He's just gonna win after all this? Humph. But first you have to let Klein go. No! Ugh! Your Majesty, if you give Vorakia what he wants, we'll only be repeating the cycle. I'm not going to allow that. Arg! Klein, what are you doing? Ah, an ether overload. You wanted my ether, correct? Blue. Arg! Yes. Give it all to me, worm. Gah. As you wish. Klein, you have to let go. Come on, man, you'll harm yourself. Not until Vorakia gets his ether. Ah! Yahaha! Give it to me now! Ugh! Everyone, back off! Klein, stop that! You're giving way too much of your ether! You're trying to overload him! Yes! Arg! No, please, I know what you're trying to do, Klein! I beg of you, just please let go! Gah, this is the only way! Princess, please, you have to back away! Damn it! Lady Ellemine, the ether surging around Klein is too powerful. Being near its radius may cause immediate death. This can't be happening. Ellemine, you have to back away. It's too dangerous. Even though I leveled to 99, he's still gonna take down one of my party members. Arg, what is happening? You have no idea. What kind of ether lies inside me? No, no! Ah! Chatty, wake up! Huh? Ellemine, Veronica, cough, wake up! Zazir, wake up, sleepyhead! I was unconscious. Klein, can you hear us? Save us, man! Blue, wake up! This is not good. Klein, let me heal you. What is peace? What is this peace? Thank you, my dear Klein. No! Why is it getting dark? I thought Vorakia was gonna pop out of nowhere and say, I'm still alive, no, even after all that.
The Fourth Syrian War has finally come to an end. With this, Count Niredia Estuuban will no longer be a threat to the galaxy of Xerxes. All of the men and women who fought valiantly and survived throughout the heat of this Niredian battle may now claim this glorious day for themselves. And with the High King safe, peace and order shall be restored. But same with all wars, victory will always come with a huge price. All of the Draconians who took part in Count Vorakia's war crimes have been taken into custody, forever leaving behind a very bad stigma towards their kind. Justice has prevailed once more. All of the brave heroes are coming back into the Atlas bearing mixed news. There are those who are coming back to their loved ones, happy and proud of their victory. And there are those who are coming back with a heavy heart, knowing that they just lost so many friends and loved ones during the battle. Their sacrifices shall forever be remembered by the people of Xerxes. But no matter how you put it, war will always break a million hearts. Count Vorakia tried to unite House Rave and House Zephyr with malicious intent in mind. But little did he know that this union is the one that will bring about a very positive change to Xerxes. The union itself has even inspired many to avoid the draconian ways of tyranny. With High King Arturo's blessing, Princess Ellemine of House Rave and Prince Chad of House Zephyr have been officially wed.
One year later, Sector 4 Planet Era, Klein's Monument. Klein, my only son. He was such a great person, Lady Soleil. A great brother, a great friend, and a great son. Yes, Your Highness. I also have your family to thank for giving him the life I could never give him. He's a hero, Lady Cryos, and so are you for making sure that Klein survived as an infant. Thank you, Your Majesty. I'm happy that Klein has found his answers. Wherever he may be, I'm sure he is already in peace, along with Mara and Erran. Our family shall always remain united, even on the other side. Anyway, I'll be off early. My daughter, Lady Cryos. Of course, Your Majesty. Understood, Father. If only I had some more time to make it up to him. Lady Soleil, please stop blaming yourself for what Klein had to go through as a child. I know how hard it is to make decisions on a mother who only wants to see her child live. You did the best thing that a mother could do. And Klein has already forgiven you and appreciated you so deeply. So trust me, Lady Soleil, I have felt it. Thank you so much, Your Highness. It brings my heart so much joy to hear you say that. Yes, Lady Soleil. Make it a reason to continue living your life in such a way that Klein would appreciate so much. I'm sure he would want nothing more than for his mother to be happy. You're right, Princess Ellemine. For Klein. For Klein. I shall be off now as well, Your Highness. Dr. Skylark might already be looking for me. Of course, Lady Soleil. I'm sure she'll be needing your help, especially now that you're already working at the city lab as one of her scientists. I wish to thank you again, Your Highness. Goodbye. Goodbye. So soon, Klein. Why? You're not stopping us, Pinky. Meow. You're such a stubborn king, aren't you? Oh, what is it now? Hello? Boss? Tessa, how's business today? Black Hall's out of stock here at the Resto Bar. Might need to resupply soon. Everyone keeps using it to stun lock bonus bosses. Always high in demand, huh? Very well, call our supplier later on. Gotcha, thanks. Toodles. Now, where were we? Planet Cardell. New Branch Wales Hotel and Cafe. Why do you still have to go, Sola? And think you want to bring Zero with you in this reckless plan? Zero wants to go with me. Isn't that right, Zero? Meow. I'm only doing this because I worry for your well-being. See, he wants to go with me. Sola, just why? It's already been a year and we've been living such a perfectly luxurious life in this hotel. Something that Ellemine's family has made possible for us. That's the point. It's too perfect, Pinky. I just want to be free again. To go on fun adventures with Zero and see where life takes us. There's no use convincing you to stay here, is there? Meow. Look, the only reason why I'm trying to stop you is because it's going to be very lonely in this paradise without you and Zazir. Pinky, we're going to miss you too, but I'm just being called somewhere out there, Meow. It's a gut feeling. And here if I was going to be annoyed by you for the rest of my life. Look at me now, trying to stop you from leaving me all alone here. You could have at least made Zazir stay. You're a good friend, Veronica, but you were able to take care of yourself. Sola's still immature to be left all by herself. Anyway, you may go now. Here, you should take all this item with you before you go. Thank you very much, Pinky. You're the best. Oh my lord. Don't worry, we'll be back soon. Too bad Chatty won't be with us in this adventure. Right, he's already very busy being the new Lord of House Rave. Yes, I also wish Blue was here. He would have been happy to join me and Zazir. I miss Klein too. He will always be family. Anyway, goodbye, Pinky. Toodles. You both take care, okay? Tee-hee. Planet Era. Rave Palace. Have I ever told you how beautiful you are, my love? You always say that, honey. I'm sure your future child will attest to that. I would be happy to let that little angel in there know how much I love his or her mommy. I wonder if it's a boy. I can already feel a child's masculine energy. He'll be like you for sure. I would be a proud daddy. I mean, whether it's a boy or girl, I'd be so dang proud. I'm thinking of a name. If it's a boy, can we call him Klein? If that's your wish, my love. Speaking of, it feels like it's just been yesterday. Me asking Klein to teach me one of his cool techniques. I really miss the guy. We all do, Chad. What he did was very admirable. I aspire to be that kind of role model for our future kids someday. You already are, honey. You, Klein, are friends with all the brave warriors that fought with us during the war. Our future kids would surely love to hear all about the heroic deeds that you have done for this galaxy. That's you and I both, honey. Have you ever wondered how the rest of the gang are doing right now? I always do. In fact, I sometimes try to sense how they're doing, and I always end up laughing. At least you know they're fine. Just let them being them. I know. Yawn. You should rest now, honey. Yeah, it's been a long day. Indeed, Lord Chad. Hey. How about you, honey? Sleeping anytime soon? Yes, I will be following later. Alright, good night, love. Good night, my beloved. See? He's already fast asleep. Stars are always shining so bright. I wonder if you're watching, Mother, Erran, Klein. I'm already so happy here with Chad. And Mother, your grandchild is going to come out soon. I just wish you were all here to share this happiness with us. Maybe I try entering Astral State here. What? No! Astral State is like... There's astral beasts everywhere. That might be dangerous. Is that... Oh no, it's a void... It's a Lord of the Unknown. I've been here before. That hole inside your heart is truly fascinating. Is this happened because I beat the bonus boss? Who are you and what do you want? I have nothingness, but I also exist in every single being's nothingness. You have helped me find fragments of myself. Because of that pain, that suffering, that darkness inside of you. No! Enough! Get out of my head. I've never been inside your head. I'm merely a reflection of your emptiness. Why are you doing this? What do you want from me? I wish to be, to feel, to integrate. I'll be seeing you through the veins of your descendants. Until then, sleep well. This is another reason why you should never go into astral state, ever. Is that thing supposed to be the Lord of the Unknown, or maybe even something worse? Maybe another Ether Demon? Is the Lord of the Unknown one of the Ether Demons? I'm not sure. I think they were kind of foreshadowing that something bad would happen to Klein because of Vorakia taking an interest in his Ether signature. But still, after all the crazy stuff the team has overcome in that bonus dungeon, you think Vorakia would not have been able to get the upper hand like that. Still, I wonder. We never really saw what Niredia was like in terms of their civilian zones, how their social Darwinist mindset affected their society. Oh wait, there's my name, huh? Yeah, it says that many of the Draconians were arrested, but what about the ones that weren't? If nothing changes about their social Darwinist nature, then they're probably there's probably gonna be another conflict in the future with them again. Maybe Xerxes should just take over since he's part Draconian. Maybe he can be their new leader and try to reform their government, huh? Into one that's less of a social Darwinist mess. And also that weird void inside of Ellemine. Huh. The emptiness inside of her is gonna continue to her descendants. I guess they're trying to set up a sequel of some sort. Yeah, overall, some of the dialogue in the game, yeah, the grammar is a little bit messy in some parts. But overall, the story is okay, other than how awkwardly they tried to introduce Chad into the plot by having Erran arrest him for very little reason. Honestly, it feels like it would probably have been better to just have Chad take the initiative by himself without having Erran try to get him arrested like that. Have Chad just recklessly steal a shuttle by himself to go on his adventure instead of getting caught like that. But then it would also make it much harder for Ellemine to gather allies in the long run. Yeah, it does feel like a reverse of the Elohim Eternal situation, where the good guys got such an advantage that they had to have Joshua just do something really dumb to balance things out. Here, the bad guys had a major advantage, but had to do something dumb to balance it out. At least it wasn't like Rise of the Third Power, where the bad guys already had an advantage, and the good guys do something really dumb to make that advantage even bigger. Heh. So our gameplay, the enemies got really spammy with their out of turn actions like that, just spamming their dispel debuffs and all that. Made it so that it was barely even a turn-based game anymore. Just brief and the enemy literally decides to do something in response to it. Yeah. Honestly, for the hit point thresholds, it might help to maybe mark the hit point thresholds on the hit point bar of the bosses to show when something might happen. That way the player will be more mentally prepared once they drop the boss past that point. Or maybe they can even try to do something like try to aim to get past 2 hit point thresholds at once, so the boss will be forced to waste some of their hit point threshold actions. Yes. As for the astral state, I really think it needs a bit of an overhaul. I think items that you find in the astral state should have a different sprite. Instead of a glowing ball, it should be like that one ghost quest and have chests that only show up in astral mode. Maybe have those chests look special, but make them distinct from all the other sprites and all the lighting effects of the regular map. That way it'll be easier for the player to find. And also, maybe have an indicator in each astral zone that shows how many items are left to find. Otherwise, it can be very difficult to know if you've actually gotten everything. Yeah, I don't actually know if I got everything in the bonus dungeon Astral Zone, since there's no guide for it. I'm just gonna have to hope I did. Anyways, that's pretty much it for Rave Heart. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe, hit the bell icon, and maybe try the game for yourself.